chickadees, titmouse.
Everybody loves to watch birds.
There's really no limit to the number of birdhouses you can build.
Birdhouse.
All I remember is the game.
The game?
Yeah. Wasn't there one?
That's
That's a good one.
Yeah.
All right. Welcome to the Birdhouse, episode
Two.
two. Yeah. So technically, this is episode 2.
Counting up from 0.
2.5.
in this format.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
So how's everyone? It's been a week again.
Another one.
Just another one. One more. Dogs are downstairs.
Dogs.
Yelling.
They're being dogs. If
They're
you
yelling.
want to be a little it's close like
Dogs.
like hand. Yeah, you can adjust that if you'd like.
Okay.
But welcome again. It's been another week. It's cold now. It's way colder.
Very cool.
It
Let's
is.
start off with the weather, like we're a news show.
Yeah, we'll give it over to Brody.
Let's go through the news.
Oh, it's
How's the forecast?
Crisp, 34 degrees out. A little bit of snow on the ground. I don't know. I think there was snow when I was coming. Was there snow when you
Was
were
there?
coming? Yeah, I saw.
I didn't see any snow.
I
Did
saw
you-
snow. It
did
was
you-
snowing.
Did you are you okay? Like, was it like hazardous or was
No.
it?
It was,
Did you hit anybody?
Did you hit anyone? Did you
No
hit anyone
comment.
because you were mad?
No comment.
No comment is it's more of an answer than an answer. That's all I'll say.
It's more of an answer than an answer. Yeah.
That is an answer.
It
it's
is an
one answer.
It's a response.
That's at least. It may not be an answer, but it's a response.
Yeah.
But so Kyle and I went to the game yesterday. That was a sack of shit.
The Bills game, yeah.
The Bills game, Buffalo Bills.
Cold, rain.
Cold rain in our hearts and our minds, and on the field.
Some guy gave me
outside.
some steak. It was pretty cool, though.
Yeah,
the tailgate was nice.
The
Tailgate was nice.
the first half of our day, solid.
Solid, very solid.
Enjoyed the conversations. Enjoyed
Yeah.
the festivities.
The people.
Yep, the 10 a.m. beers.
Guzzling. Always guzzling. When it's game day.
Mm-hmm. That's how you do it. But then, everything fell apart.
Everything changed.
Once they kicked off, it was awful. But let's go back because we were saying this the whole time because we were like, okay, if this game isn't good, this is at least something we can talk about because it's just we're just living our lives and this is an event that people could talk about. So Kyle and I, we got there around what was that probably.
It was later, yeah. It was,
It was
like
9:30.
9:30.
9:30. We got there to tailgate. That was fun. Hung out for 2 hours. Walking to the gate.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. We get up there. This man is a Go Bills machine. I don't know how many beers and if that contributed to the energy that I saw this man produce, but straight up, everyone was Go Bills and Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
You gotta say it to everybody.
It's basically.
I think I might have missed somebody
You were
because we
co-
lost.
Yeah, you were collecting them.
Yeah.
Almost. Go Bills! Go Bills! Go Bills! Go Bills! Go Bills! Hey! What up? Kyle, can I get a Go Bills? Go Bills. As if you were this was a game, and
It was.
I was so excited.
It was.
It
was
got
a
me
game.
told. It got me.
Yeah.
Go Bills, everybody.
It was a Bills game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You go Bills, people that are working, people that are wearing opponents' jerseys, everybody.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
So you
Everybody.
can get. You feel it's honestly so fun to get a response, and that's
Yeah.
you
Everybody
get a
talks
rush.
to you. Everybody talks to you. That's the best part.
Yeah, the door is open.
Yeah.
That's
The community.
it's like hello.
You ever been to a game?
No.
No?
No.
Are
gotta-
you
gotta-
interested?
Would you go to a game for the
I would,
community?
yeah, I would go.
Would you?
Yeah.
I just never have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just never come up.
Okay. Winter game when it's even
Hell
more
yeah, when it's
cold.
worse.
Yeah.
When it sucks
Snows
even
on the
worse.
ground.
Yeah, totally.
Those games are
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. Well, you gotta use each other for warmth. We did.
That's
learn
what we.
that.
Yeah, that's what we tried.
Yeah.
The guy to my right got up. It
Yeah.
sucked.
Yeah.
He's like blocking the wind. I was like trying to like.
It was the beginning of the end.
I wasn't cuddling
For sure.
him, but like I would have if he asked.
Yeah,
You
right.
know, like
You're close.
yeah.
It was
at-
foreplay.
At
A
the
little
start of
bit,
the
yeah.
game.
It was we were teasing each
Yeah,
other.
teasing.
Right.
Yeah, like tracing the lines on the legs. You know,
no, no, I didn't go that far.
Oh, no, but he did.
No,
Oh, he wasn't.
just a
reaching?
couple knee touches.
Oh, right. Okay, I got.
Gotta keep it super
yeah,
subtle.
You guys just met. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
Have a little class.
I didn't want to get involved, but it seemed like they were having a good time.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say.
Well, it's
Yeah.
because you were jealous.
Well, on my side, there was a
'Cause-
guy that was very much like of a, come on, what are they doing? And I'm like, yeah, right. Like I was very much like, I felt like we had a bond, but I think he didn't like me for a reason. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
behind you?
No, the guy next to me. I don't know if he think. I don't want to say he didn't like me. I think he just was like a few times I was like, yeah, right, and he didn't like give me anything back.
Should have said
So-
go Bills to him.
Well, right. That's.
You did, yeah, you fucked up.
That
You
was
didn't.
the issue.
You
I
didn't
didn't
start it on the right
initiate.
foot. You
Yeah.
fucked it
No.
up, bro.
But we were. I mean, we had.
He probably thought you were a fake fan, dude.
He
That's
probably
what it was.
did. He
He's
was
like,
wearing
you-
his
you
jacket
didn't-
over
you didn't
the
say like
jersey,
the
too,
secret
I did.
code.
I was.
You didn't say
Yeah.
the secret code.
The secret code. What
Yeah.
is it?
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody knows. Them.
Everybody. If you miss someone, that's why we lost. Maybe. I don't know.
Probably.
I'm not superstitious.
No.
Just a little stitches.
Just a little superstitious.
Just a little.
Fucking
Yeah.
office
What is that
joke.
from?
It's an office joke.
Oh, it's from.
Yeah, it's
okay.
not.
Yeah.
It's not good anymore.
What is that Fergie song? Fergie says something like that too.
Fergalicious.
Yes.
Superstitious.
Something.
Go off, man.
Eh,
Go off, bro.
You can kiss this. Mwah.
Hell
I'm a
yeah.
Fergie guy. Wait, no, is that Shakira? No, that's Fergie. I'm
No,
a
it's
bigger
Fergie.
Shakira
I'm a
person
bigger
though.
Shakira guy.
Yeah, Shakira. Shout out Shakira if you ever want to come
Shout
out,
out. Please.
please.
A performance.
I love you.
A conversation.
Yeah.
Kyle's lonely.
You know, he
Lonely
shoots
and
the shot,
cold,
though.
dude.
Yeah.
The guy from the Bills game didn't come over last night.
He did. We
didn't come
texted him
over
all
last
night. He just
Yeah.
wouldn't respond.
You were like, "You up?" And then it was
You
like,
up.
it was over.
And he said, "Who dis?"
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
I said Netflix and chill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Nothing.
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 And you were like,
He must be a
Go
Hulu.
Bills.
Must be a
Question mark?
Hulu guy.
Yeah, Hulu.
Yeah.
You got to start it off with. We didn't start that off with Go Bills either, so that's probably why.
It's like I'm just
Yeah.
not in the mood.
You need to text him it also.
Yeah. Well, that's you never. You got to break the seal. That's sort of the thing. You know?
Worst part is
Yeah.
he left it on red too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He
Some
read
girl
it.
gave me a sausage while I was in line.
That's 100% true. Picture. There's gonna be a picture. I'll put it.
I was
Put
just
it
I was just walking in line. I was like
Yeah.
I was talking to like this guy.
What kind of sausage?
Ah, it's a big sausage.
It was
Peppers and onions
You wanna see
sauteed.
it?
I don't
I'll
know.
show you.
I don't know what kind of sausage it was.
It looked delicious.
Probably an Italian sausage. And this girl's just like, "Yo, you want a sausage?" I took a bite from this end. I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "You want a drink?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "You want another drink?" I was like, "Yeah." I had like 3 pocket beers already.
Yeah.
And I just started handing them out to other people. You know?
Oh yeah.
It's like a
Spread-
conveyor belt.
Spread the love.
Yeah. Dude, I took like 4 bites, offered it to a bunch of people. People said no, and I put it on a rock. And this like Jamaican guy comes up to me. He's like, "Why did you get rid of the sausage?" And I'm just like, you know, she would have thrown it out. So I wanted to take a couple bites and contribute before it was waste, and nobody else wanted it.
That was the money shot.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
and he, you know, he
Dude.
was very forgiving.
Well. Yeah. No. I
Yeah.
mean,
When you get a free sausage, you should appreciate it, even from a stranger. You know, I mean, sometimes those are the best ones. It's like a random. You know what I mean?
well, yeah. Yeah. I
Like-
think people are
Yeah.
probably a little bit more hesitant these days
Right.
from street sausage that have
yeah,
about 5 bites in them.
No,
no,
well,
it was one.
was
You
there
said,
way-
you said you bit it 4
Oh,
times.
I bit it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she.
So
ma-
as far as they're concerned, this has gone around 5 people.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? This is the age of
True.
COVID.
I think he was watching me and he wanted the sausage, but he thought like
He was sad that you weren't offering.
Yes.
Oh. He's
yeah,
like, I would have taken it.
yeah,
but
he would definitely
My man.
100% would have taken that sausage.
He was just waiting for you to get around to him.
Yeah.
You just hit the trash can first, man. Fuck.
No, I put it on a rock.
Oh,
It
why didn't
was,
you just
yeah.
grab it then?
Those are.
Why didn't you just grab it then?
I don't know, man, because it's
He
a
wanted to
trash rock.
offer it
No,
from
it's
you.
a trash
True.
rock. The
Uh,
rocks out there,
They are
everybody
right.
like puts their drinks and their trash and shit,
Because no one's gonna walk on them.
and,
So
and then
that's-
nobody
yeah.
brings beer in. I don't know if they can. I don't know if tin gets picked up in the metal detector or whatever. But
Yeah.
people just-
Allegedly, this happens. We can't confirm.
Yeah, we were gonna try, but
But you just like finished everything first. Like, what?
I tried to. I had to give out a couple. But.
Oh, I had a mouthful of nuts before I got in the stadium. I threw back a mouthful of nuts, and I had to toss out the rest of them. And there were a couple people that were disappointed because they wanted some, but you know,
They didn't
That's-
want my sausage though.
They didn't want the
Such
sausage.
a waste, man.
But they,
Cycle like
They wanted Connor's nuts, but they didn't want
Yeah.
Kyle's sausage.
yeah, dude. It's fucking. Well, my nuts were in a package. They were sealed.
The timing's impeccable. The timing
good.
is impeccable.
Well, now I have to export with that in there.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
track. But no, it was a good time. I think overall, I mean, I enjoyed that I went because I spent a total of $60 to go, and then Kyle spent what, $15.
$10 for parking, $4 for coffee,
$0 for
$21
sausage.
Yeah.
for like
Yeah, there was
2
beer.
beers in the stadium.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous, bro.
It's so bad. I
So
bought a
bad.
Molson Tall Boy, set it down, had to go break the seal again, went to the bathroom, came back, knocked over, drank a little bit of it, put it down. It was like halftime, so we went to go get like warm.
Then you gotta keep that shit on you, bro.
I know I didn't. I should have.
Yeah.
Should have.
You know what?
can't
They
just
should
leave
put.
it there. It's obviously
They should
gonna-
put cup holders in like jackets. Why do they not do that?
They're
Like
called pockets, bro.
Well, well,
You get,
yeah,
like,
but
an
like
inside pocket.
like a jacket pocket for a beverage. You know what I mean? Because I always got pockets.
patent it.
What is that? Patented?
Yeah, like
Patent.
Make the
Patent?
patent.
Like patent?
Yeah.
Make the patent.
yeah,
Patent.
like the general.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm on it. But I think it should still be a thing. Someone probably has had that idea before. I'm not that creative.
Mm.
I think that's like, well, no, I am that creative.
Yeah,
I just thought
don't
of
put
it.
yourself down.
No, I'm not gonna do that
Just-
to myself.
Yeah,
but-
don't hate.
No, but I think it is a good idea, and I think whoever did come up with it probably has made a lot of money. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
well, I've never
maybe.
seen anybody with a jacket with cup holders, so I don't know if it's true.
I
don't-
think, but there's like a cup holder market. You know what I mean? Like there's like put a cup holder on this, put a cup like it's like put a bottle opener on a keychain, or put a bottle opener on this. Put a bottle,
Yeah, but
you know?
usually it's like free.
Put a bottle opener
You know
on a
what I
hat.
mean?
Why do they
Yeah.
put bottle opener on hats? Those look so dumb. If you're wearing a hat with a bottle opener on it, get a fucking hat.
Is that a thing?
Get a
Yeah.
fucking keychain.
Well, that's what I mean.
Like
Like,
I
I
have so many bottle opening, so
They
many
have those
free
hats.
little like knickknacks
Yeah.
like that they give out at like fucking those like college tables or whatever,
Oh,
and
yeah,
like how
dude.
like you get so much
Yeah.
free shit like
Condoms, bottle openers, and
yeah.
I got a Buffalo Wild Wings one.
Yeah,
Nice.
dude,
That's on
just go
my
to. You don't even have to pay for the fucking keychain.
It's a fantasy football from like
Yo, why
2015.
You ever like why the fuck would does anybody need to like as an advertising mechanism? Like how many fucking like references just Buffalo Wild? Like I saw the keychain, just had to have it. I just had to have some Buffalo
So
Wild.
do you
Wings.
think? So do you think if I'm in the interview and I flash the keychain that
Dude,
it's cred?
You're like you're in, yeah,
Like
you're in.
and they see it's like 2015. They're like, oh, he's been
he's been
an
around.
OG,
He's an
but
OG.
Wild
He's come
Wings
back.
OG, bro.
Dubs.
Dude,
Dubs.
from fucking B.O. Bombs in office, still at Wild Wings, but now,
Oh,
ever
wow.
since
you just totally shortened.
Ev-
I didn't know what the fuck you're
Yeah,
talking
wait,
about.
what is that?
B.O. Bombs.
Barack Obama.
Yo, B.O. Bombs, dog.
Yeah, what? I've
You don't know
never
B.O.
heard.
Bombs?
I've
Heard of 'em?
never heard that before. in
I've
my
never
life.
either,
not
but it
that.
sounds
You
good.
just totally abbreviated that
I like
for no
it.
reason.
Well, no reason. Sounds cool. All right.
Guess it's time to check up on her.
Sounds
huh?
confusing. Is
Yeah,
what it
Betty
is.
White. Let's see how old is she? Is she gone? Is she still with us? All respect to Betty White if this gets there, but we're concerned. We want to celebrate. That's the thing.
Yeah,
We're-
she's good. She's
All right,
still
good.
kicking.
Sick.
She's still kicking.
She's still alive.
No,
Yeah.
you had me for a second.
It's like another month and a half. We
I'm
got
looking
this.
forward
We will-
to it.
Yeah, we will make it.
It's
to
gonna
How
be
old is
so
she?
fun.
99.
99.
Yeah. Once she gets to 100, we can stop doing it. Doesn't
Yeah.
really matter
Yeah.
anymore.
That's
Yeah.
like the litmus test of how
When
long
is
this
it?
podcast needs to
January?
last.
January 17th.
Hell yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
we're getting close. 2
That's
months.
what I'm
We're
saying.
2 months out.
Yeah.
Less than 2 months.
That's like a holiday season.
We'll have to do the podcast on that day.
We have
I'll,
to.
I'll get the
Yeah.
cake.
We can. Well,
The
let's
I don't
cake.
even like eating cake.
You know
but-
But
what?
we'll eat the
Yeah.
cake.
You know, we should
Maybe.
plan. Should we plan today, right now? Should we all request off live stream? Should we live stream
A live
Betty
stream
White's
Betty White's
White's
100th birthday.
100th birthday? We'll get her a cake. We'll all show up. We'll do a Twitch thing.
It'd be amazing if
That
Betty
would be
White
so
showed up.
fun.
Yeah.
And we keep.
Oh,
we'll
January
have everyone.
17th is a Monday.
Yeah.
Imagine if.
Oh,
Is it?
dude, it's
I'm gonna
meant
be
to
working.
be.
Oh
Well,
my
I'll request
God,
off. I'll
dude, I
It's
request
meant
will.
to be, bro. Yeah.
I'll request.
But we'll-
January 17th. That's vacation time.
Vacation time.
Well, like
For
after the
us,
holidays.
after we take off.
Yeah. I think that's a great idea.
I think
we
it's
should.
genius.
Yeah.
So, and then we'll have everyone email the link to Betty White because she don't have like a Facebook. She might have an email. That's what I'm saying. Like, get her manager or something. How far of a reach do we have?
I
The
don't
first
think we have that
episode-
far of a reach.
Dude, first episode's at like 90 something, like almost 100 views.
I did
So,
see that.
Not to
Yeah.
go
Betty
on about
White,
analytics.
almost 100 years old.
Right.
Views almost
Almost 100.
100.
Yeah.
I think it pretty much lines up.
It's meant to
Right.
be.
I mean,
She could
Meant to
benefit.
be.
I think so.
Yeah, she should pay
Is
us.
Betty White
honestly.
single?
I
gotta check that.
Why?
Got it.
Ooh,
Got
her
it.
husband died in '81. I'm good. I'm in.
Kyle's.
Her other two were divorced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just didn't work out.
One was 45 to 45. I'm sorry, Betty. I'm here for you.
Betty. That's got to be rough. A year?
I just want to be in the will. I'm not gonna lie. I'd
Or
really,
like that Golden Girl money?
yeah.
Dude.
Anything.
Do residuals get passed on in wills?
Like,
With that?
I don't know. I think it
Can you
probably
do
depends
that?
on what you're getting residuals from.
But like, wouldn't everyone that's ever been on TV ever still be making money if they're still on TV?
No, but it depends. I would imagine.
Like if they're dead, do you get?
I would
sent the dead guy
imagine the
checks?
network that made the show gets the royalties. Like if you're
Mm.
syndicated, I think that's
There's got to
how
be
it
something in a
works.
contract.
That's what I'm
something
saying though.
signed,
I'm
yeah.
sure there's some people who are big enough to change that, but I would assume.
It's an interesting thought, I feel, but who am I?
I mean, you know, the studios want the money, so I don't think.
Oh, that's a given.
Yeah,
But-
I don't think.
mean,
I
I'd
don't
be
think
fine
the
with just the
actors are going to
house.
be getting a lot. From just,
Yeah.
I'm fine with just the summer home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cottage.
Yeah, the
Right.
cottage and fucking.
I think she has like
The
some really nice
Adirondack.
cars.
Yeah, I mean,
You
this is the plot of Knives Out. I'm pretty sure. Isn't this
What,
pretty
they
much
Try to marry an old person?
Yeah,
What?
sorta. I
Really?
mean, that's everyone's trying to get something out of a will at least.
Mm.
I think that's.
I mean, yeah, but that's pretty much where the similarities end.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
One Betty White being cast in Knives Out would have been interesting. I think that
Does she still work?
She
don't know.
probably
At
can barely
99.
talk, man. She's
No,
probably fucked up.
I don't.
I
I
mean,
would
I've
give her
seen
some
her like
slack
only a couple
little
years
bit.
ago. She's pretty
She's
healthy.
kicking?
She seems
Yeah.
healthy.
I've seen her with a gun on a picture. Like
Really?
that's like those classic like, whoa, she's crazy. Whoa. Like Daniel Radcliffe when he was in that Guns Akimbo movie and he's like, meh, with
You're
the,
like, what contrast?
you know.
I bet she
Betty
is
White.
crazy. I bet she's a freak.
But that's what I mean. Like she's probably
I bet
down.
She's freaky.
She's probably down to clown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Down to get
Weird shit.
Dusty. You know.
Yeah.
Dusty.
You ever get dusty?
Well, I mean, at 99, I'm sure she gets
Yeah.
dusty.
Yeah. Pats her hair.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Do you want to press
the
it?
three uses. I don't want to press it. Fuck. I don't want
We
to be
maxed
responsible
out. We
for
capped
that.
out.
Maxed out.
Yeah. The thing
All right.
stopped working.
Well, how was your week, Brody? What did you do? We went to the game. That was pretty much.
I went
I
to
also
the
worked.
movies.
You went to the movies.
Well, I worked all week too,
Right.
obviously.
Yeah.
And then I went
Work
to
with me.
movies on Sunday.
Fun.
That was Belfast.
Correct.
Yeah.
Good movie.
Do you want to give a quick video review? We've been talking about this.
We
so-
talked about it beforehand,
Yeah.
so I don't know, man. We should
If
have
you
been
want.
recording.
Okay.
No, hey, you should have just had it ready to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. Should have.
But I mean, Kyle was late, so what are you gonna do,
Right.
fucker?
Okay.
How many people are you gonna blame? There's no one else here to blame.
I know.
You
I
just-
so who else am I gonna put this?
Both of these.
Yeah,
fucking
it's
mugs.
both your fault. Whatever.
Yeah,
Not mine
definitely.
though. It was really, really good. I think I haven't seen a lot of movies this year, but probably my favorite so far.
Yeah.
Like even the movies that I've watched this year for the first time, it's like up there in terms of that. Like up there.
What's
among,
your
like,
list? You got a
Of like
list?
that I've seen this year. Like
Yeah.
so I haven't watched a lot of new movies, but I watched like Come and See for the first time. It's one that sticks out.
I don't think I know what that is.
Let's
That
see, oh, it's
It's really good. But I'm saying
Okay.
Belfast is up there. Great cinematography. Definitely one of the best shot movies I've seen. And like in terms of composition,
nice.
mm-hmm.
composition was brilliant. And the camera work was really, really good. And then like the story was solid. Good
How's the
performances.
score? I don't think we talked about the score.
Yeah, the score is good. Like I feel like the score was good. I talked about this a little bit with my girlfriend who I saw it with. Like she pointed out that like
Tune into her podcast.
yeah, right. But I mean I don't like to steal points. She pointed out that it was good at like replicating the era of like the late 60s, early 70s.
right.
But like for me, I didn't really notice it. But I think that might have been part of the immersion, you know?
Mhm.
It seemed like it was so natural. Like I didn't personally really
Mhm.
take a look at it. Like I didn't think about it because like everything else was so amplified and so good. Like the compositions were amazing, dialogue and character moments were really, really solid.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was a solid story to boot. Like I think it was well executed, but it was also like meaningful. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't just. It was about more than just the plot and like the surface
Either
level
of you
stuff.
watch The Favorite?
Yes.
Yes.
No,
yeah,
no,
I've
wait,
seen
no,
The
no.
Favorite. Yeah.
I watched
Yorgos
The Lobster.
Lanthimos? Oh, Lobster's great.
Yeah.
I like it better than The Favorite.
Yeah.
Favorite-
Lobster's his best.
The Favorite, like that set design was immaculate.
Set
Oh, I
design was
wanted,
really
I
good.
wanted to watch that.
Well,
yeah.
that's another thing with Belfast. Like, you could like I think it was like the sets were really, really good, and like the time was very believable.
Mhm. But you were
and
just drawn into.
I was
all
drawn
that.
into all of that. Like
Yeah.
the cinematography
Yeah.
was so
So
good.
like it's kind
and
of
the character stuff
kinda
was
comes
so good.
second.
It does come second.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that kind of stuff came.
I was gonna
second.
say I feel the opposite with The Favorite. That was
The
like,
Favorite
the
was all
first
set
thing.
design.
Yes.
Yeah.
Costume,
Mhm.
dialogue.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't really remember much from like the cinematography perspective on The Favorite.
I remember the use of fisheye, which I thought was so
Yeah, no, he does that.
unique.
I think he does that in all of his stuff, where it's like
Fisheye?
a bunch of random fisheye stuff.
Really,
I
don't
could be
remember-
wrong.
Interesting.
I know he didn't do it in The Killing of a Sacred Deer. If I remember
That
correctly.
movie was kind of
Didn't like it.
It was not great.
No, I thought it was good.
It was
I
good,
liked
but
it.
it was so far below like Lobster and The Favorite.
Yeah.
Like I feel like
It was very like it covered up for like boring parts with just like like a suspense. You know what
I
I mean?
also hate surgery scenes.
You
So I was
know,
like,
yeah, that's
Did you watch Dogtooth?
I wouldn't want to if it has surgery. I agree. I'm not a big
No,
gore
Dogtooth
surgery
is-
guy.
dude, I don't like care about
Lanthimos
any
open.
other kind of gore, but there's just something about like surgery.
Dude, I need
surgery, like,
knives,
bothers
Like I
me.
said before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we had to have that conversation.
Knives are the worst.
Yeah, it's just very uncomfortable for me to watch like a surgery scene or something. So like that opening scene was like,
Mhm.
bleh.
I was gonna say about like Belfast being 60s, 70s. How you were saying like set in the time.
Yeah.
Like I thought. Did you watch Last Night in Soho at
I
all?
have not yet.
I thought it was really good, but I think it definitely was like, if in that department, I would not say was like a Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Like obviously the budget wasn't the same, but like in terms of like sort of like putting you in that thing, like era sort of thing, it was just like
Who directed?
it's
Last
Edgar
Night's?
Wright.
Edgar Wright.
Oh, he didn't
Yeah.
do. Oh yeah, that's right.
So it was like
it's like one of his only movies that isn't labeled as a comedy though, right?
yeah, that's what I was saying. I
Yeah.
think I said that in the last episode. Was that it was basically like a horror,
Like
almost,
Edgar Wright
like
horror,
thriller
yeah.
movie.
That's
yeah,
cool.
I gotta
And it's
see
like
that.
it's good, but as I like look back and I like read opinions. Like sometimes it's just like something's happening and she's going. So
Right.
like,
It's, yeah.
you know,
Yeah, I could see that happening.
things could happen to her instead of she's causing things to So it's like it depends on it, and I thought it was really good and really well paced like throughout. That I enjoyed it, but like as I look back, I see the flaws more.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll
I think
watch
he's
it.
kind of always been like that.
Yeah,
Cause like
Baby Driver is similar. I didn't like that.
Baby
ending
Driver.
Baby
I
Driver.
didn't know. I think Baby Driver was like it fell.
The first half of the movie is the best part.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Like stylistically and like rhythmically,
Yeah.
but like then it became like really cliche.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
like
You knew
really,
exactly
like,
what
you
was
knew.
gonna happen.
Yeah. It just like I feel like if you
And the
take
full ending was like a 50s like this is what happened in every movie. Like this is like
yeah, it's
Ending in a
just-
diner.
what the
yeah.
fuck are we doing here?
Yeah,
Like
I don't know. I thought Baby Driver was very overrated.
I-
for
I
what
thought it was great for the amount of horrible people that were
Dude,
in it.
that's crazy. Yeah, that has like
Wait,
the
who
most
else was
amount of
horrible
canceled.
besides
I mean, what's
besides
his
Kevin?
Spacey?
Besides
You don't
him?
think Ansel Elgort or whatever
He's-
his name is?
He's not gotten a great rap.
What happened? No, I didn't.
He's just
I didn't
bad.
hear
He's just
anything.
not, I don't
Yeah.
like his
Is he just a
work.
douche?
Well, he's
No, I
bad.
just don't like his work.
Well,
Well,
compared
that-
to Kevin Spacey, we're talking two different games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is fair.
Like Kevin Spacey, I
Yeah,
like
he's a
his
good
work.
actor,
Kevin Spacey's
yeah.
a great actor.
Yeah.
But that's the thing.
I
He's
thought
good at
you,
playing a piece of shit.
I thought you were talking about like
No,
more
I
Kevin.
don't know. Maybe he did
I thought
something.
you-
Maybe he hit a Betty White a couple times.
Oh
you know?
man,
Might
damn! I thought we were going a different route. I thought you meant like, oh, these were a lot of Me Too'd people. Like I didn't.
That's what I thought.
I thought that's the route you were
I
going
thought it
down.
was good.
It
Baby
was
Driver.
good, but I.
It was
I
probably my
own it.
second favorite Edgar Wright movie.
What? No, I disagree.
Dude,
Shaun of
you
the
got
Dead,
Shaun of the Dead
that-
and Hot Fuzz.
Shaun of the Dead and Hot
No,
Fuzz.
Hot Fuzz is
It's hard
and
to
Shaun of
top.
the Dead are both better. I think Hot Fuzz
Yeah.
is easily his best.
I'd agree.
I had to rewatch Hot Fuzz.
Qual-
That's probably the only
quality of
reason I'm gonna
work.
watch Last Night in Soho. It's because I've seen
Hot
all
Fuzz
his.
is perfect.
Yeah.
It's the perfect
Stylized
Edgar Wright
film,
movie.
Like why? Yeah, it's literally quintessential. Like why Edgar Wright is the way he's regarded. Like that movie is. There was either that or Scott Pilgrim. Like those are his two peaks. I would
Wait,
say.
he did Scott Pilgrim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
those
actually
three
Scott
are way
Pilgrim's
better.
fantastic.
Wait, so
I
like
heard that's his best
I-
movie.
It is.
I think Hot Fuzz is
honestly-
better than Scott Pilgrim.
Well, I think Hot Fuzz is more
Him.
likable than.
I think Hot Fuzz is more him
Scott
because Scott
Pilgrim
Pilgrim
has
is like
a
a pre-existing
crowd.
property.
Yeah,
Like
that's
it
the
was
thing.
already a comic book.
That's why. Yeah.
So I think Hot Fuzz like really shows his talent because it's
And the
a
Swan.
original idea.
Yeah, it's like all his comedy and like his where he grew up.
There's
and
not
everything,
there's not like a
probably.
brand. There's not like a
Yeah.
broader brand dictating what the
Mhm.
character should be like or whatever.
I'm not a fan of his comedy that much.
I mean, it is very like cheeky.
You have to be
college
tuned
comedy.
into it. He's also British.
Yeah, true. I mean, I've seen most. Like, I actually didn't even know he did Scott Pilgrim. I watched like the end of Scott Pilgrim. I was over like a buddy's house and they had it on.
I think Scott Pilgrim has funny moments, but they're kind of like few and far between.
Super quirky. That movie is really weird.
See, I think Scott Pilgrim also came at like the beginning of that kind of era of comedy.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you saw it when it was new, which I did like when I was younger,
I say I got it later.
It would have been more novel.
Mm-hmm.
But like if you watch it like now, that like I feel like that style of like quirky like Michael Cera comedy is kind of like played
Just
out.
didn't last.
Well, I don't know that it didn't last. I think it was good for the time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I think it was good and was funny, but like because that it was so effective at the time, people just kept like kind of doing that quirky style,
like a Will Ferrell type of thing, where it's just like it hit like 3 times.
Yeah, and like how many
like,
times can he keep doing the same stuff before it's not funny?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like because of how successful
Sandler.
Michael Cera was in like the late 20s, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you can't do that today and still expect the same result.
Right.
So like if you watch it with like the perspective of like 2021 and like you all the different like changes in how comedy's perceived with like the internet and stuff, I just feel like that kind of like quirky brand of comedy doesn't work as well because it's not as new as it was.
I'm also very like desensitized when it comes to comedy, like pretty much everything. But I just The Lobster is like an example of a great
it's
comedy.
super
in my
dark.
eye. Like,
dark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of what makes
It's
me
like
laugh.
that
That
bleak-
dry,
Yeah.
dark humor.
I don't know though. I think
it's clever.
I
That's the
think
thing,
Edgar
too,
Wright
though.
has a pretty dry comedic style.
But
I
I
just
think
think it's just not as dark in tone.
His is
but it's
more
like kind of the
sarcastic.
I'm
same
not saying
guiding
that's
principle.
why
You know what I
don't
mean?
Like
Yeah.
it. Like I enjoy most of his movies, but I think I don't know,
British comedy
peop-
in general is going to be more dry and
Yeah.
more flat.
Well, he's like
Yeah.
he did that Spaced for a while, and that was like quintessential like British TV, like that sort of dry sort of
I
humor.
haven't seen.
Well, it's basic from what I've heard. It's basically like Shaun of the Dead is like an episode of Spaced that like
That
happens.
zombies.
Yeah.
I got you.
So it's like that sort of like interpersonal relationship, like
it was like Simon Pegg and
yeah, and
who's
it's,
the other
it's
guy?
Simon Pegg. Yep.
I don't remember the other guys.
Nick Frost. I don't know if he's in Spaced, but I know they're.
I don't think
know.
he is. I think he worked on it though.
Yeah, I would imagine, but
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think
They're great movies. I think they definitely just like, in terms of like holding up over time, they definitely are more on the surface than a lot of other movies you could watch.
I think
Like,
Hot
that's
Fuzz
for
still
me.
holds up. If I watch Hot Fuzz today,
I love
think
Hot
it
Fuzz.
holds up.
Well, but
Things are-
I feel like that's like his super bad. Like Seth Rogen has like sort of a super bad to like his name of like this will forever be like the one that I
Yeah,
would watch.
Superbad will never
Yeah.
like not be funny to
But
me.
that's what
But
I mean.
I-
It's like it's that perfect like fit at the time, and that
I
was
would
at that same
disagree
time.
because
They were at the
with
same
Hot
time,
Fuzz, I feel like you'd be better off showing somebody Shaun of the Dead for like their first work. You know what I mean?
I would agree.
Hot Fuzz, it kind of has like this acquired. I don't know. It was a weird watch for me. If I remember
I feel like
correctly.
most
They
people
turned the
probably
speed
did
up.
see Shaun of the Dead first. Like I saw Shaun of the Dead first.
Yeah,
Me, I
no,
did
but
too.
I would
but
imagine so.
with that in mind, I still
Yeah.
think that Hot Fuzz is like the best.
I would
Yeah,
say
okay, that's fair.
I could see Pulp Fiction being my favorite Tarantino movie, but I do think Inglourious Bastards is a better made movie. Like I think it's a better movie. Technically.
But yeah, you can have a different favorite.
But that's what I mean. It's like
Yeah.
that's like how I feel about that, where it's like it still works and it's still like it just works for that time and place. Like I said, I feel like Shaun of the Dead is like still like it has like a little bit more heart, I would say, than like a Hot Fuzz. But Hot Fuzz is like technically executed to like perfection.
My example of that
yeah,
would be
yeah.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Greatest show of all time
Yeah.
is my favorite. Hell no.
Right.
Hell no.
Right.
I get what you're saying. I
Yeah.
think it's still
That-
that's
it- like,
like
there's no
among my
argument.
favorite
Mhm.
though.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites, but like my number one, no. I actually enjoy.
What's your number one show?
I have to
Curious.
say Game of Thrones season
Yeah.
6.
No, dude.
I
Game of
like
Thrones got
Ozark
bad
more
in
than
season 5.
Breaking
But that's-
Bad.
you
Oh,
have
I
to-
fucking do not.
when you
like
take the
Ozark.
whole
I
thing.
love it, man. Twin Peaks.
I don't like
Yeah.
Jason Bateman though. Jason Bateman
Oh,
plays
yeah,
the
Ozark,
same
I fell
fucking
off.
character in everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
You're
mean,
like, why
that's
is
the thing.
fucking
Dude, that's the best Jason
What's
Bateman
his-
role. Fucking Dodgeball. If you ever seen
No,
Dodgeball, where
no.
he's the
best
Colin...
Jason Bateman role was Arrested Development, 100%.
But
Hey,
he's
man,
the same. That's
that
what I
was
mean, he's the
quintessential Jason
Dude,
Bateman.
Right, but you just made that argument of he's the same guy and everything.
Yeah,
and that's
and,
what I'm
and
saying.
it did not work as well in Dodgeball.
Well, I'll
Hey,
counter
dude.
argue.
I do
that
not like
argument.
Jason Bateman. I don't think he's good in Ozark.
Adam Sandler, same role every movie you watch.
No.
Punch Drunk Love.
No.
Adam Sandler, you don't think so?
No.
But that's what I mean.
Not
is Punch
not
Drunk
not
Love
not
and-
not since Uncut.
Yeah.
True, actually.
Like Billy
forgot
Madison,
about
Billy
Uncut.
Madison, Punch Drunk Love.
I forgot about
Eh,
Uncut Gems.
Dude,
They're
here's the
completely
fucking
different
thing.
people.
Actually,
You forgot about Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gem.
Yeah, it's
you
kinda-
can be.
Yeah, no,
Wasn't
it's
that
You
bad?
can
completely
be
different.
Adam
Wasn't-
Sandler.
Yeah.
I don't.
You
I
could
like-
be Adam Sandler, and
Funny
you
people?
can have you can have Billy Madison, and you can have Uncut Gems, and you will still have more range than Jason Bateman.
Yeah, you're right.
You would 100%
Yeah.
still have more range than Jason
Okay,
Bateman.
you
It just
won.
doesn't matter.
You won.
I know.
Okay?
I'm just saying.
All right.
I'm not.
You
I'm
know?
not. No, look, Kyle.
Don't rub it
Kyle,
in.
Kyle.
There's a door
Brody-
right
Kyle,
there.
Brody
I can
likes to
walk out.
wrestle in
Kyle,
conversation.
Kyle.
We
I
have this
don't-
thing. We
I
have
don't
a
have a
thing.
problem with
I'll
you. I have a
fucking
problem
I'll
with
point a
Jason
finger at you.
Bateman.
All right.
I have a problem
all
with
right.
Jason
Settle
Bateman.
down. Holster those.
That's my beef. I don't have a
God
beef
damn it.
with you.
Should we copyright our agreements?
Our agreements, yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
should we make
That's
it-
our whole style of
Should we
communicating.
do a first T-shirt? That's or maybe not.
Like
Maybe
one of those definition T-shirts.
Yeah, that's what it's like.
Our
Agreement.
agreement,
An
yeah.
Our agreement, and it has like the whole like. You'll see.
There's no beef, bro.
Coming soon.
All right.
That's what. That's in this two. That's two. There's no beef, bro. One
No,
can be something
yeah.
else. We'll figure that out.
I don't know.
Whatever.
What were we talking
We'll
about
think about
before?
it later.
A more productive conversation.
I
Adam
mean, I brought up
Adam
like
Sandler.
well, okay, so that was
Well, what's your favorite shows? Like, what do you think?
I
Like, you
mean-
like better than Breaking Bad?
Game of Thrones.
yeah,
Game of Thrones. I had the opportunity to like 1
SpongeBob.
through 4.
yeah, one, two,
SpongeBob
Yeah, yeah.
seasons 1 through
Yeah, I
4.
can agree with that.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
No one respects my love of SpongeBob. Right
man,
here. You guys don't understand.
it's up there, but The Wire,
I've been,
Breaking Bad is better. The Wire is fantastic.
I'm sure it is.
I'm trying to think of
too
like
long.
really like shows that I actually like that are really
Too
really good.
long.
I've just seen so many, man. I've forgotten
Sopranos.
some of them.
Sopranos it didn't end well, but that suffers from the same problem as Game of Thrones. I think Sopranos early on was still very good.
Yeah,
and
but
then
if
it
Game of
just
Thrones
fell
cut to
off
black,
towards the end.
it'd be better.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you're not
Yeah.
wrong. You're totally.
You are
dude,
my
yeah.
queen.
Dude, if they
Boom.
cut that,
Good.
if they
Thanks.
cut that
Good.
like, shit and at like season 4,
Yeah.
we're solid.
They were so They wanted to give you a twist so bad.
Season 6,
That is-
I
yeah.
believe. The season finale of season 6 should have ended right there.
Mm-hmm. Well, and they could have at least like given everyone a break and like let it. I'm not saying he's gonna finish the book in a year, but like
No,
got,
it's just
like, two
because
more
these
books to
two
write, right?
fucking pretentious assholes
yeah.
decided to you get a job at Star Wars, gonna make
Yeah.
some money.
Oh, is that
money.
what it was?
Dave and
Yeah.
Dan, fuck
Yeah,
'em.
then they got dropped by Star Wars, and then
Yeah, 'cause they
Disney
suck.
picked them up to. No, do you know like the whole story?
I don't know the whole story.
Oh, it's horrible, man. Like
Jesus.
it makes so much sense. I'm so happy for this. So he got like dropped by Disney. Then Netflix we're like, hey, here's a shit ton of money. Make something. Make an original something for us, and they couldn't do it. Right?
Really?
So Netflix were like, okay,
They
like whatever.
couldn't?
Yeah, they couldn't. They just didn't write anything
That's
original. So
crazy.
they're doing another book adaptation.
What are they doing?
I don't know what the book
It's just
is.
some shit.
Who
But
cares
like that's the
at
only
this
thing.
point?
That's the only thing that they can do.
Yeah. No, that's sad.
And they
'Cause that's
can't
like,
even.
What
They
are you
can't.
doing?
No, yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
they can't. Yeah. Well,
No,
that's-
the novels are finished.
What are you
though.
gonna do?
They got this.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. Well, but I'm saying the other thing is those like the
Well,
novels.
they don't have a track record of success.
The novels were finished up through season 5, and in my opinion, season 5 was the beginning of the downturn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
that was also when George R. R. Martin stopped producing
Mm-hmm.
Right.
and stopped writing.
I'm hyped for the prequel. I'm super excited.
Prequel's
for the
gonna be
prequel.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the universe. You know how into it I used
Yeah,
to be.
yeah,
Me
exactly,
and Luke used to be
exactly.
so into that shit.
Yeah, I was the same way, man. It's hard to talk about it now because I forgot a lot. But
Yeah, I forgot so
yeah.
much. I used to know everything.
Yeah, I used to know
every little detail about every little house, like
histories
every
and
little
shit.
theory.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fucking
I was
big
so
nerds.
into it. Oh,
Big
huge
nerds.
nerd about
Big
Game of
nerds.
Thrones. A huge.
That is a show to be proud
Yeah.
of knowing a lot about.
Yeah,
They're
well, the
so-
books
it's
are
so
great.
You guys
expensive.
I
don't
read
even know
all
the
the books
inner
twice.
workings of Space Jam, so that doesn't matter.
Watched it once when I was like 4.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, and that's why you guys will never live up to your potential.
Oh shit.
That's really what it is. I mean, to be honest, think about Space Jam. Think about the core essence of the greatness of Michael Jordan and Looney Tunes back in action together for the first time. They can't be together.
Back in it.
Back in
Back
action.
in
When
action.
were
What are
they
you
talking about?
When were they together
That
for
was
the first time?
That was the second movie that the Looney Tunes were in real life that wasn't as good. But
Was
Space
Michael
Jam.
Wait, there
Jordan in
was
the first
two?
one?
Michael Jordan is Space Jam. That was the first movie.
You
where,
just said back in action though.
yeah, Looney Tunes Back in Action was the
Oh,
second
I'm sorry. I didn't know that was the name of it.
live action. That's what I'm saying. I didn't realize it at the time.
Yeah, you did not communicate that well.
My
That was
bad.
very confusing.
See, I don't communicate well in general.
I'm like
and it's-
Looney Tunes and Michael Jordan collabed again.
Yeah, they were. Well, no, okay. So Michael Jordan was playing basketball at the time, but at the time before
He
then,
was also playing basketball the first
no,
time.
he was playing baseball at that time and
Oh.
training for his basketball career because he was going back to basketball. But no, that whole thing with Space Jam is like, this is what I choose to put my time and effort into. And you guys can know everything you need to know about houses and different inner complexities of different really good TV shows. But I'll watch the same first 3 seasons of SpongeBob. I'll watch the same movie that I liked this before. Like, I don't know. I respect that is like I got into Squid Game like by accident because I was like, oh, I guess this isn't. I thought it was an actual game show at first, to be honest. And I was like, this is like a narrative.
Korea's
thing.
wild, bro.
When people were
Holy
explaining
shit.
it to me, I'm like, wait, is it real?
Yeah,
That's what
And they're
I
like,
thought.
no.
Can you
That's so
imagine
funny.
if it was? Well, it will be eventually. We talked
I
about
hope
this.
so.
It's
I
gonna
can't-
be the Amazon
I
one,
fucking
dude.
can't wait to watch that.
The
dude.
Amazon's actually gonna
God.
have a Squid Game.
When the UFC becomes like gladiatorial games,
Yeah,
just throw
dude.
'em swords and shit.
Yeah.
That will be the day.
We'll get there. I
I
mean, that's like the Mad Max future. Like, is that so? Do you guys have an opinion on that?
Never
Is-
watched any of them.
Is it? Well, do you know of the world? Like, do you know of Fallout? Like, is that's pretty?
Dude,
much
yeah,
of course,
yeah,
Mad
yeah,
Max.
yeah.
Did you watch Mad Max?
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I heard
seen
Fury Road was awesome.
Fury Road's supposed to
Fantastic.
be really good.
I fell asleep in the theaters because I'm a little bitch,
Wow.
and they have too comfortable of seating sometimes. And I was all the way in the back, and then my brother like knocked me over, and I'm like, dude, it's fucking sad.
Yeah.
It's a great movie. I watched it again. It's a fantastic movie. I love it.
Wait, so you were asking what are our opinions on what?
The end of the world. What's gonna happen? Is it gonna be like Blade Runner? Is it gonna
it's
be?
g't be way more
No, it's
boring,
not
bro.
gonna-
Yeah,
we're not.
It's
gonna
gonna
have
be
It's
fun.
gonna be
way
Wall-E.
more
It's gonna be
boring.
Wall-E shit.
No, it's definitely just gonna be
No.
like the world's gonna raise 1 degree and we're gonna
Yeah,
run out of coal.
yeah.
God damn it.
It's gonna be so boring and so
Yeah.
lame.
The
But that's what I
sun's
mean-
gonna get closer and closer until people start.
That's what I mean. Like The Rover. Have you ever seen The Rover with Guy Pearce? It's an
No.
A24 movie with Robert Pattinson. He's in that. It's
I
good.
know of it. I haven't seen
It's
it.
a good movie. But that movie is like towards the end of days, like shit would get so real. Like, you know what I mean? If that's what you're talking about, if like over time it's gonna whatever. Because either it gets so real within like a zombie apocalypse or like or whatever. I mean, we had the whole COVID thing. That
I think a
was-
zombie apocalypse would be sick.
Yo,
that
I'm
would be
not gonna
sick.
lie.
What are you talking about?
And like
That's
when I was like
insane.
10, you know, when I have my birthday cake, my candles, I wish for a zombie apocalypse for like 3 years
You're
straight.
nuts.
Oh, that's hilarious. I love
Dude, I just
that.
wanted to
How
fuck-
old were you?
I was
10.
like 10.
10 to
I just wanted
13
to fuck up some
apparently.
zombies, dude. I was in a. We
10
were in
to
a phase
13.
though, because
We were in a huge zombie.
When we started hanging out,
Yeah.
I mean, we were really, really young, and we were just obsessed with zombies. And I was a big Romero fan.
A
Like,
huge Romero
yeah,
people.
like
How-
growing
fucking-
up, he was
oh,
my
hell
first.
yes.
Yeah, he was
That
my
love
first favorite
Romero.
director.
Yeah,
That's so
he was
funny.
fucking awesome.
yeah, all of his stuff.
I respect
Watching
it.
like yeah,
Yeah.
oh my god, and his movies hold up. That's so
They
good.
do.
Oh,
They
so
do.
good.
Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead.
I love it.
I didn't like Day of the Dead at first because like, oh, a zombie that could talk and shoot a gun. That's
It's fucked
Yeah.
up. It's stupid.
unrealistic.
It's it's so great.
But then you see the
That's
progression.
completely
of
absurd.
stuff and-
This is where I fucking lose. Like lose.
I want to take back my birthday wishes.
Burn it all down.
I am no longer able to suspend my disbelief at this farce.
Have you guys seen The Dead Don't Die? Did you hear about
Yeah,
that?
Dead
yeah.
Don't
I see.
Die.
I saw it in theaters.
This is fine.
It was.
We talked about that.
It was not worth going to theaters
Is
for.
that the one where like
It
the
was so
girl falls
boring.
in
It
love
was
with the
so
zombies?
boring.
Is that
Oh,
one?
though Tilda Swinton was in it.
Yeah.
But she was great in it. I love Tilda Swinton.
Yeah,
She was
She was
great.
a cop.
No, she
Or
was like
what
the
was that?
weird like samurai lady.
Oh,
She, with no
right.
eyebrows. Like it was
Yep.
fucking absurd. It was,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
awesome.
That
though.
suits her.
That was
It
the
does
weirdest.
suit- I love
character.
Samurai
Tilda
character with no
Swinton is So
eyebrows.
good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So good.
Yeah.
She was basically like the Doctor Strange Tilda Swinton.
Yeah, dude,
So
talk
in a
about
way.
is that-
different than Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
Person with fucking range and talent.
Yeah, dude, Tilda Swinton. French Dispatch. She's fantastic.
Yeah, she's
Dude.
good in every.
The
I have
Queen
not
of
seen her
Narnia,
bad in
dude.
anything.
Fantastic.
Queen of Narnia.
Fuck you.
Snowpiercer. Snowpiercer's insane.
She's great in Snowpiercer.
Yeah.
She's good in Okja.
I haven't heard that.
Is that how you pronounce
Akcha.
it?
Okja, yeah.
I thought it was Okja.
I don't think it.
Is
Doesn't
that,
matter.
is that American?
Tomato, tomato.
Yeah.
It's
Oh
like-
no,
it's Korean. It's Bong
Korean
Joon-ho.
American, and that is the reason it's
no,
not.
It's not Korean American. It's
What?
just Korean.
No, Netflix had involvement in it,
Yeah,
Like
but it was just
American
made. Yeah,
Netflix.
but like
and there's American actors.
it's
Yeah, I
not
mean,
all
that's
the
weird.
Netflixes. There's also Koreans in it, and a Korean made it.
All right,
Several Koreans have made it.
fine.
Like Snowpiercer, I would consider personally. I would
Snowpiercer-
Snowpiercer's just
I would
one of my
consider it a
favorites,
Korean
one of my
movie.
okay. Fair enough. Yeah,
Because
okay.
Bong Joon Ho made it.
Yeah,
Just because Americans
yeah,
are in it.
Yeah, okay.
The host
That's
is really
fair.
good too.
Host is
Those- I
amazing.
love
Host
The
is
Host.
amazing.
Really good.
Any horror movie that can pull off showing the monster when the sun is
yeah.
out,
Yeah. That's
chef
crazy.
kiss to you.
Yeah, insane. Yeah, they're like effects work in it is crazy for at least how budget.
It
low-
didn't
Yeah.
hold
it
up
seemed
great.
pretty low.
No, the
budget,
monster's
though.
pretty.
But like you can get into
The
it.
effort was still there,
Yeah,
and like it was still.
the cinematography was
and the
great
plot was
with
still
how they
good.
showed it too.
Yeah.
Though
I think I watched all of his movies.
I,
Oh,
I've
wait,
seen 'em
no,
all.
I haven't seen
Barking Dogs don't
Barking
bite.
Dogs Don't Bite.
That's
yeah,
his first one. It
Yeah.
wasn't that good.
I would imagine.
It was okay.
it bites.
But, like, it
Would
did
you
not-
say that it bites?
It did not. It was not very like
Fuck you guys.
successful either.
Does it bite?
There's like a story about that. That first movie was like it was not received well. And then like, do you know the actor Kong Song, like the dad in Parasite?
Yeah, and he's
Now I do.
Yeah,
was
he's
the
worked
person
with
in the
Bong
host
Joon Ho a
also,
lot,
yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
he's really famous in Korea.
He's in the house.
And yeah, and like he met Bong Joon Ho when he was like a PA or something.
Really?
And there's some story about like, and then like there was like they both had like an unsuccessful like movie or something, and then
Right.
they decided to work together, and then
That's really cool.
he became this like
I
Bong Joon Ho
cannot
became
wait
really good.
for his next release.
When is it even gonna be? What is it?
Whenever it is, I will be here waiting.
Yeah,
I
it's
am a
been-
little
It's been a little bit.
2019.
Disappointed that they talked about like making Parasite into like a series, and like they made a Snowpiercer show. I hate
Yeah,
that.
that's
Is
Snowpiercer thing I
Parasite the
heard about.
foreign movie that they were talking about doing a remake?
As a series on HBO, I think.
Really? No,
Yeah.
I thought there was a
Yeah,
was a
let's just
foreign movie.
recreate Psycho shot for shot. That'd be a good idea.
There was a really good foreign movie that they talked about
Bro.
recreating. Oh, it was Another Round, which I know you haven't
Oh,
seen.
no, I did see it.
Oh,
I
you did see
I
it?
talked to you about that.
Okay,
yeah.
okay, no, it was Connor. 'cause
I haven't
Connor and I
seen
were
it.
talking.
Another Round is really good.
Connor and I were talking.
It seemed like it'd be a fun time. Like I would
Another-
have liked to see it in
it-
theaters.
is great. Man.
I thought it was really good.
it's such a good balance of realistic kind of darker tones with comedy and
Is there a lot of music in it? It seemed like there was. I mean, at least there.
I don't
the
remember.
ones-
there's
There's a
the,
lot
the
of
main
dancing.
theme song.
Yeah,
There's a lot of dancing,
that's
There's
a lot
that,
of drinking.
Yeah, Another Night or whatever.
You guys,
And
have you either still seen the Lighthouse at all?
Yes.
yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
I saw that in theaters.
I didn't realize,
I wish, man.
dude.
It was so good.
That would have been an
nuts.
I
experience.
saw it at the North Park.
Oh,
It was like a good
the
place
North-
to see it.
The North Park that'd been great. I saw it at the AMC, but
The North Park.
The
is better
sound
than
design was
AMC.
awesome in theaters.
yeah, man, dude, the farts. The farts. As soon as he farted, I knew it was
I
gonna
kind
be
of meant
so good.
more like
Nah,
the,
no,
the
no,
like
no.
siren sound
No, 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 no,
and
no,
like
no,
the
no.
sound of the
What
boat,
about what?
like the
No, no,
rhythm of like that ding, like you
What
know,
did you
of the
think?
water
yeah,
against the boat.
no,
like
I
that's
get it.
Did you
that
enjoy
was
the
the sound
fart
design
sounds,
I was
though?
talking
No,
about.
but that's the fun part is the farts. He adds the fun. There's fun in that movie. That's what we
I
were talking about.
Was not amused at all.
You weren't into the
Yeah,
farts?
I didn't find that fun. I
But-
thought that was just part of like the
There's
rest of the movie.
there's
Nah,
one
dude.
part where there was a smile on my face where I was like, like nervous laughter.
It was supposed to be uncomfortable.
And it
I don't
was,
think.
Are you
Yeah.
found- Are you fond of me, lobster?
Yeah. Yeah.
That that was like my only little.
Well, dude, I loved their whole like when they got together and like ended up actually having a good time for a little bit, and then the what thing, like that, like devolving into like,
Right.
all right, this will never be.
That was like discomforting. Though.
Yeah.
Like, that
No,
was
but,
like
like, the-
disconcerting.
But before,
No, right, but it lulls you into like a sense of.
but also the what, it is disconcerting, but it's also like, it's funny to me when I can tell if something is like creeping me out because I'm also like glad that it's creeping me out. So it has like the effect of like, oh, this is weird as shit.
So do you like that feeling?
Yeah,
you do.
yeah.
Okay, so you don't
I
just
like
want to
when-
have fun. You
No,
don't-
Yeah.
no, but
Yeah,
that's
you can't
that
say
is
it.
fun though. That's for me.
But,
it's
like-
like,
So if that's what's fun for you, but it's a
Yeah.
different emotion though.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
It's not
still a
just-
different emotion. It's not just
Right.
smiling on your
Yeah.
face.
I guess you could say that it satisfies the
Yeah,
other.
it kind of takes you out of your
Yeah.
shell.
Right.
Little, you get that little like tension
Yeah.
going
there we
on
go.
in your body.
we
you
peeled
know?
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We peeled back the layers on Connor a little
I'm
bit.
that's all this is for.
Yeah.
This is therapy.
You would love Mulholland Drive.
Dude, I want to watch
You
it.
would love it.
That's the thing though. Is like I purchased Blue Velvet, the Criterion edition.
I
'cause
know. I was trying to
like,
buy it. From
And then
you.
what did you
This-
sell it before you
sold-
watched
Yeah,
it?
sold
no,
it, yeah.
I watched it.
Oh, you watched it. Okay.
And I was
finished
like,
it, though.
I didn't finish it because I was like,
And
this,
then you
I don't
sold
like.
it?
No, and then I was done. I was like,
that's a
didn't-
Connor moment.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I tried to buy it from him. I tried to buy that, and then
dude, I sell a lot of shit.
what is the
Oh,
other
okay.
Kurosawa? Yojimbo,
Yojimbo.
and what's the other one? Sanjimbo or something like that.
Some
You gotta be
shit
on
like that.
Facebook.
You had both of
Marketplace,
those,
dog.
right?
Yeah.
No,
Sanjuro.
I you made like an Instagram post.
I
think
did a
DM'd you like
couple,
2
yeah.
hours after, and both of them were gone. I was like, oh, I wonder who
That
got them.
sucks. Yeah.
Facebook
But-
Marketplace.
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
I
I was about to
there's
say
people
like
scrolling all the
there's
time.
probably a lot.
Friends
of,
first, Connor. What the fuck?
I don't ask. I just fucking do shit.
Yeah, you
sometimes.
should have been the guys on Facebook just be like, yeah, I opened it up. The disc is not in there. Sorry.
Dude, and that's the thing is like, I'm very acting on how I'm feeling, which is like probably not the best way to like go about things, but you do learn a lot when you do that. So it's like, I don't know, I'm just finding my way.
Like we were talking earlier before the podcast even started, how you don't like to feel sad. But then we had this from a movie.
I love
from a
the
movie.
yeah.
From a movie. Okay, and then we had this peel back where it's like you're okay feeling creeped out.
Yeah.
So I think like for like what me and Kyle were talking about earlier,
Mm-hmm.
in the same way that you can feel like that's an element of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we watch like a sad movie like Akiru or
Right.
like Harakiri or like Belfast, like we were talking about, that's a level of like emotion that it might like fly in the face of it, but you can be happy to feel sad at something.
Yeah, it's like
it was to be satisfied. I guess.
Exactly.
Almost,
like that's what I'm
yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
You're satisfying like
Yeah.
an emotional like
like,
need. Or
yeah,
something.
you
Yeah,
can't say
yeah.
like it's fun.
Yeah.
But like sometimes it is fun to cry. In my opinion, I
Right.
enjoy to cry.
Right.
I
But it's
enjoy
also
crying.
okay to like go to something and like experience like an artistic thing and not have fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
Like you can glean other things out of it other than just enjoyment.
right.
And you can enjoy gleaning those things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you take anything away from something, like it doesn't have to be like any one rigid thing. Like you can like go see a movie and me and you can see the same movie and get two different things from it, and it doesn't like invalidate the other perspective.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you can feel like, oh, like this was really fun because of like X scene, and then I can go, oh well, like the way this like part where the characters changed was really meaningful.
Right.
And they can both be true at the same time.
Right.
And like that gets back to what we were talking about before the podcast even started, where I feel like a lot of people treat like these kind of elements as mutually exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
They're people like, oh, this guy's like really style, or like this guy's all substance. So like
Right.
one's boring and one's fun, but it's like, in my opinion, to like achieve like the maximum that a movie or like a film or any artistic expression can achieve, you're
Gotta
gonna
have both.
marry those two things.
Yeah, you need a happy
Right?
medium.
You know
It's
what I
all
mean?
balanced. for
Yeah,
sure.
exactly. It's all
Exactly.
balanced.
You need that for everything.
And we were
I've
talking
noticed.
about Wes Anderson specifically earlier,
Mhm.
and I think like that's why I like Moonrise Kingdom the best.
Right.
Because
'Cause it
to
has
me, it felt like
everything?
the perfect marriage
Okay.
of like his style, but like
Yeah.
the story that underlaid everything was still very meaningful and like relevant as a coming of age story. And that's
Gotta
another.
watch
That's
so
a
many
reason
more
that I
of his
loved
movies.
Belfast, is because I felt like the style and the cinematic direction was there,
Mm-hmm.
and like the dialogue's fun, and like it was like an interesting perspective, but
Right.
it also was an impactful story in other ways.
Who did Belfast?
Oh, I forget the guy's name. I can't pronounce it.
Branagh.
I can't
Is it-
pronounce his name though.
I just said it.
Like
Branagh.
Branagh.
Has he done
Branagh.
anything else?
Branagh.
Or she?
It's a guy.
It's a guy.
He's a guy.
What else did he do? I don't
Have
even
you
know what
ever
else
watched
he did.
Dunkirk? He was
Yeah.
the ship captain.
Oh, okay.
He was like the
so acting.
we're going home.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I love Dunkirk.
Yeah, dude.
Pe-
Dunkirk.
people
fantastic.
didn't. It was
I
not
like
well
Dunkirk.
received.
Saw it in theaters.
Dude,
My friends
yeah, I
that saw it didn't like it.
4 times.
Did they see it in theaters?
You gotta watch
No,
it. in
but
theaters.
I think
watched
it's
it with
that's
my
a
You have to
movie
watch
that
it
is
in IMAX.
specifically better in like a theater.
Oh, 100%. Because
Better
we
in
watched it.
specifically IMAX.
It was my parents' anniversary, or my dad and my stepmom was their anniversary, so they were out. So I was able to actually watch a movie in my living room where the sub is. So we turned on the subwoofer, cranked the volume, and it was a fucking experience and a half.
Dude, with the
I couldn't imagine that.
when the bombs get closer, then it was like do, 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 do.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is.
And then the sand goes.
I don't really understand why people didn't like it though. I never read into it or anything.
For me,
Yeah.
what people, I think people were expecting something different
Mm-hmm.
because they probably just wanted to go
Like
see like
more
an actual war movie.
yeah.
But it's not a war movie.
It felt like it was written for people that like writing. They're like story. Like
no, see, for me, I think it
Yeah, I
was
don't know.
written.
That was
I think it
all-
was written to explore style, in my
Yeah?
opinion. I think I think that you kind of remove the plot element in a lot of ways. Like
Well,
no, sorry, not the plot element, the character
situation.
element.
You take it one character from situation to situation. It felt like it was honestly like a project.
I think there's kind of
Like, you know what I'm
absence
saying?
of character.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, though?
That was
like,
Nolan, right?
There was no
Yeah.
character. The character was the event.
Well,
The character was
there
what was going
yeah.
on all
It
around.
was, it
them.
was Christopher Nolan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that explains it.
And
It was
that's
like
that
a
explains
challenge.
everything.
It was like a challenge.
You don't gotta
through-
tell me, bro. I do not like
that
it.
explains everything. No, that
We're
Dunkirk
all
is
too familiar with this conversation.
Dunkirk is definitely up there for me in terms of his work.
I think it's the perfect Christopher Nolan.
yeah,
movie.
yes.
It is the
That's
it
well
is the
said,
movie
well
that
said.
best encapsulates his strengths as director,
You-
in my opinion.
You two both saw Tenet, right?
I did.
I did. I saw it in theaters.
Dude, I didn't
did
see
also.
Tenet because you gave it a bad review.
That's the only
You and
reason.
Eric told me it was terrible. I'm like, I'm not going to spend money on that.
I
Well,
just
you don't
remember,
have to at this point.
I just remember.
Not
Probably
anymore.
I
I
just
can watch it
remember
whenever.
mid conversation. There's just two people talking and just was going.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't hear what they were
Yeah,
saying.
that's
I'm
the
like,
thing.
"Wha- how
You're like,
did
you
this-
couldn't even hear
how
it,
did
and I'm like,
this
why would I
leave
want to watch
post,
it?
dude?
And I don't really like Christopher Nolan that much anyway, so I wasn't like going out of my way to see it.
Yeah.
Well, it was like if you talk about like I guess he's trying to like explore a style, but it's like I feel like he's trying like this is Christopher Nolan unleashed. Like
Was Tenet?
Yeah, Tenet was like
I think-
anything.
So it's
that
just
Christopher
shitting on
Nolan-
the walls.
Yeah, basically, he's basically like everything he's good at, he was really good at. Everything he was terrible at, he was really bad at.
I'm pretty sure
And
Eric
it
said
was-
it's the most Christopher Nolan movie that you
100%.
could watch.
And it's fucking 3.5 hours long because it has to be. Or
I-
fucking 3
fuck
hours
off.
long.
I don't know if it's the
Fuck
same
off.
for the
No.
two of you guys, but the Dark Knight trilogy is, in my eyes, I just kind of want to put that aside. It's like, you didn't make this. You did, but like...
No, see, the thing
I
about
mean,
the
there's
Dark
a
Knight
poster
trilogy
behind
is
you.
like he had
There's
it, but
one
like
right,
Yeah,
well,
well,
my Dunkirk thing is
he
right here, I
didn't he
forgot.
didn't he didn't have the burden of having to like write new characters that were his
Yeah.
own.
True,
that
but it was
were
still
complete
awesome.
cliche.
It was such a
No, it was
kick-ass
good, but
idea.
I'm saying
Well, his
because
brother
he didn't
helped him
have
write it.
yeah
Oh,
because
for real?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
yeah
The guy
because
that
he
made
didn't have
Westworld.
that burden.
Wait,
Yep.
Yeah, so his brother's an actually good, which is weird.
Yep.
Like apparently they have
Well,
different skill sets.
Guess where Memento came from?
His brother.
Yep.
Yeah.
really?
Yep.
Yeah, so
Oh
so
my
any instance where Christopher
God.
Nolan has like any characters,
It's help.
it's
He's
somebody
got
else.
A lot of help.
Yeah, I think he got a ton of
That's-
help, dude. He's got a fucking.
But then again,
elevator.
though, where he lives, how he lives, I'll take it any day. Please allow 3 kids
Dude, he
that
would-
don't make any money to shit talk me every day of my life, so that
Oh.
I can live one of his.
If he
Yeah,
made
yeah,
Marvel
dude.
movies, they would be fucking awesome.
Yeah,
I'd
but
go see him.
But that's the thing. He's the guy that hates Marvel. Like
Ah,
he's the
See,
Of course,
that might
more
be the
Scorsese
one
than
thing that
Scorsese.
like I like. You know, me and Christopher Nolan can get on
Yeah.
the same page about that because I fucking hate
Yeah.
franchises.
Are you a
Yeah.
Kubrick guy?
I am a Kubrick guy.
Then
Yes.
that's Christopher Nolan is like that's his like god is like
Kubrick
going to
is
see Stanley
great.
Kubrick in the theaters. is,
Kubrick
like,
actually did good with characters though.
But that's the thing. I mean, he's trying his. I don't think he's not trying his best.
No,
I
you-
haven't seen.
See, I
haven't
think
seen,
that's like a thing. I can't hold that
Yeah.
against him. Like, if you're not as good as Kubrick, like you're gonna probably just have to live with that.
Right.
Like Kubrick was fucking amazing.
See, I
Dude,
haven't
I
seen the
gotta
Kubrick
watch-
that matters. I haven't seen Paths of Glory, Doctor Strangelove.
Strangelove's
I haven't
fantastic.
seen 2001.
you haven't seen 2001?
No.
No, that's the one.
See, I knew that
No.
one was coming, and that's like the one you gotta watch.
Well, that is the one that I would want to watch. But I say that other like his past stuff because
Paths of Glory was good.
Clockwork,
Strange
The
Love was
Shining.
good.
book.
I love
book adaptations.
Strangefeld
You know what I mean?
feels like yeah, I agree. But no, Strangefeld feels definitely like a Coen Brothers movie. So if you like that style of like comedy and
Oh
like
yeah, it
No,
was-
Strange Love was
dialogue.
really good.
it was
Yeah.
so much back and forth, like witty, like
well, I'm a
comebacks and
Chaplin
characters.
fan, and that
Yeah.
seems like it's kind of the same.
I
type of-
really liked
Peter
Full Metal
Sellers is
Jacket
so
too.
good.
Full Metal Jacket does not get enough
Full-
credit.
I
Full
forgot.
Metal
I
Jacket-
So
totally
good.
forgot about
It might be his
So
number
good.
one.
It.
It
It's
honestly
so
might be
good.
his like
I
most
love
rewatchable.
it. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so every time
sure.
I watch them, like this is amazing, and it never
Yeah.
gets credit. Because I
It's
feel
two
like
different movies,
I feel like
man.
Acting is
2001 is like
perfect.
the best of his.
Yeah.
But like Full Metal Jacket, you can make the argument for.
Well, filmmaking wise, I think Full Metal Jacket took more like actual like work to produce, like physically. But I feel like 2001 on a technical level, like we were talking
The
about,
execution is brilliant.
way better in
Yeah.
terms of like this
See,
is particularly
I
there.
personally have more enjoyment watching Full Metal Jacket.
That's what I'm saying though. It's
Like,
more
the-
rewatchable
The
for
ending,
sure.
I'm a
when
Shining
they're
guy.
singing Mickey
Shining's
Mouse,
great.
Mickey Mouse like Clubhouse, with like the burning building in the back
Dude.
while they're walking through the jungle,
Crazy.
and I'm just like, what the?
Well, and even splitting
I
it
feel
up
like-
into the 3 different where Joker is in 3 different camps and like he's like going through the
Yeah.
progression is
Yes.
so well made.
Yeah,
Like,
it's-
the pacing is like perfect. Like you never stay anywhere too long. It's like the performances are all perfect.
There's like that
It's
one
crazy.
line where he's like, "Oh, you got the peace pin," and like the Born to Kill. He's like, "Oh, what is this about?" It's like the duality of man.
Yeah,
I
dude.
just love that. But like, I personally, I think The Shining gets like, it's
It's
good,
almost too much
but it
credit.
gets too much credit.
I feel that way about
compared to
Clockwork
like
Orange.
Full Metal Jacket. I feel that way about Clockwork Orange too.
Yeah.
I feel like those are they get it so much
Yeah.
credit because of like what they are. But I like Strangelove better than both of them,
I'd agree.
and I like Full Metal Jacket better
With
than
The
both of them.
Shining, it's just I read some of the book. I didn't finish.
Well,
it.
those are
Stephen
two book-
fucking
the book
King hated the
properties.
movie.
Because what
yeah, and some people say it's like one of the best like movie or book to
But,
movie
uh,
adaptations.
yeah,
of
but
ever
Well,
Stephen
some
made.
King
people
hated
think
it.
some people think
Of course
that,
he
that
did, though.
Jack's already crazy at the start, and that's like the whole argument is that is there any sort of character development from Jack Nicholson because he's pretty much just like kind of.
Well, you obviously see him
Well,
get,
no,
get
that's
worse.
kind of a silly argument.
I
though,
mean,
when
get
you
like
think about
worse.
it.
You could see him get worse
because
but
when they start off in that
is it?
what-
But is
that,
it the
like, class-
hotel that does it? Is the
But
thing.
that's just like a
Is it, like-
thematic question to me. Is
Yeah.
like, Like I don't see why that's a bad thing. Like to not change is not to not have character development, if that makes sense. To like come into your own is still like a character development of its own. Like you can arc a character and they can not change at the end, but they can still have gone through the arc.
Well,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
I fully agree. I'm just saying in terms of like
Is that why Stephen King didn't like it?
I don't know. I think that from what I've heard, it might have been
with
why.
Wendy.
Because
Wendy,
he's already like abusing her like
She was
off
great.
jump.
No, she was good, but development wise,
Why? Like what was wrong with the development in the movie? I just don't buy
I
into
think
it.
I don't know about her performance was as good as like if you
People
look at Full
say
Metal
it's really
Jacket.
good.
If
Oh,
you
no,
look at
yeah,
like
yeah,
Full
yeah.
Metal Jacket, it's like they're not.
No,
like,
don't get me
they're
wrong.
fine.
I just think she was
You know what I
fine.
mean?
Like I don't know why like
She's
the
fine.
movie would like I don't think it would disqualify the movie.
no,
for good,
no. I don't know. I just think that's like horror done well, but
I think it's the
I don't know.
suspense is there.
I watched that movie like just growing up, and I don't just remember it. Like kind of going on the topic of like character development. Like obviously I see the change with Jack, but everyone else just kind of.
I just think
There's not
people
much.
misunderstand like what character development like is though.
True.
You know what I mean? Like you can like have like somebody who's like appears normal but is like crazy underneath, and they can come into their own. It's like whenever
That's what you show the
it's
audience.
like it's like a reverse hero's journey, right? It's like a fall arc, right? Like so like you have a character who's gonna get worse in the course of the story.
for sure.
But that doesn't make it not character development.
Okay.
No, that's
Character development isn't always just for the positive, right? So I
Right.
feel like that's probably just a perception that
No,
people
but that's
have.
what. So going back to the Stephen King thing is like, is the hotel what causes it, or is it just because he's in alone for a while? Like, is that like because apparently in the
so
book,
like you're
it's,
asking,
more in
is
his
there a
mental-
supernatural element?
That's
to
what
it?
is like
Right.
The Shining itself making him crazy, or is he just a crazy guy?
Or is The Shining a product of his craziness?
Right.
kind of thing? I get
And
what you're
then
saying.
I mean, you can even make the argument because like you see with Doc and the kid, like they talk and do The Shining, like it can be still supernatural, but like and then I guess you can see towards the end with the July 4th picture and stuff. But at the same time, is like that seems very, like if you don't know like literally what his thoughts are, like you probably do in the book, it's probably tougher to like make that leap from like he's a crazy guy that was he's been here forever, I guess. What comes in with the family, like you know what I mean?
Right, I just
it
kind of
probably
think
works better in a
it
book.
just doesn't work as a criticism for me, really.
No, I'm sure.
You know what I mean? Because
I'm
it's
just
like
saying what I heard. I don't know.
it's just a matter of interpretation.
Yeah, I thought the movie was fine. I mean, I didn't.
No, I thought it
fully,
was good. I just think it's slightly overrated, and I'm still
I agree.
defending it. You know what I mean? Like,
just
No, it is what it is.
ambiguity, you know. Those are
Yeah.
like, especially when it comes to the ending, just any it's up to for debate.
But you got to be
Love it.
comfortable as an audience member with ambiguity.
True.
I think it's a good thing. I think that's one of the better parts of the movie, is like it being open to interpretation.
Right.
Yeah.
Like my favorite movie, La Haine.
Is
Yeah.
it, you
The
crowned
ending.
it? Have
You don't know what
crowned
happened. Yeah, that's my favorite movie. Yeah.
Damn.
Right now, so good.
It's up there for me.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
so
it's,
good.
It's
Gotta watch
fantastic.
it.
It's so
I've
good.
seen it.
Oh, you have seen it?
No, I
It's-
showed
yeah,
told him to
he
watch
was
it.
the one who like saw it first.
Really?
And I just
So
started
good.
No, I
into
didn't.
it.
Yeah, I didn't know. Because
It's-
he showed me it. It was just the
It's
domino
so good,
effect.
yeah.
Legit, that scene with the DJ, I've seen that so
It's-
many
yeah,
times
Cut Killer,
on
yeah,
DJ,
yeah.
and I'm like, this is
I
fucking
liked
amazing.
that song on my Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too. I did too.
Dude, it's
Cut Killer, dude.
fantastic.
Neek the Police.
Yeah.
But like that
Dude,
movie
shout
was
out
so good.
French anything.
And the
all
end,
French.
and the end is just
I've been
super
super into
ambiguous.
Yes.
Dude, and then it's
Wish I
such like
watched
a
it with someone.
flip too, in an instant.
Yeah,
That's the best part.
that movie is just momentum personified. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like.
Yeah. Well, and it's like it honestly felt like now that I think about it, it's similar to like an Uncut Gems where it's
Very
like
similar.
you're just
yeah,
like
yeah,
on
yeah.
your feet the whole time, and you're like, what the fuck is gonna happen to these?
And
fucking
you feel the
kids?
pace of it.
Yeah.
And like there's like those title card cutaways where it's like,
Yep.
like the stopwatch going.
Yep.
And then at the end, it's like, oh, there's like, it's like, midnight or
It's
whatever
that fall,
the time is.
man.
And then it goes like, then there's like one title card, and then they're pointing the guns at each other, and then there's another title card, and it's like 1 minute later, and then there's the pop.
Oh, it's so
and it's
good.
like so intense.
Dude.
Like, man.
Did you watch? It
Similar
was a
endings.
Spike Lee movie, I think.
Oh,
Do
do the right thing. I haven't seen it.
You
no.
haven't?
I just watched it. Overrated. I'm not
Overrated?
A fan.
I've heard that.
It's fine.
La Haine took a lot from it.
What? Wait.
if it
When did Do the Right Thing come out?
I don't know.
80s.
It was
80s?
80,
Oh.
85, probably 82, somewhere around.
Well, that was interesting because Boogie Nights.
no, it's
took
Jordan's, so you got to be late 80s.
Boogie Nights, or was it Boogie? I think it was Boogie Nights took from La Haine.
Spot, yeah.
Do you remember the drug dealer scenes in both of them?
No.
Oh,
Well, I don't remember the drug dealer scene.
I've
in
only seen
La
Boogie Nights
Haine.
once.
no, Asterix when they
Oh,
go to get their
yeah.
money, and then do you remember the drug dealer scene in when they try to mug the drug dealer, and he's like a crazy guy with the gun.
Oh,
It's like the
yes,
same
yeah.
scene, dude. It's like identical, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's insane, dude. He's got like the guy asterisk like playing a trick on him with like the Russian roulette.
Yeah. I wish Roller Girl was around more in Boogie Nights.
Roller Girl, yeah.
She's my favorite.
Yeah, why?
Roller Girl, if you're out there.
Oh yeah,
come
shout
on
out
if you want to come on podcast.
Roller Girl or Nursing Girl. Nursing Girl
Betty White.
yesterday was
Nah,
She-
I'd rather take Roller Girl.
she's more Roller Girl. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's
What,
I
what
apologize.
about what about Roller Girl's estate though? Who do you got?
yeah,
who's
no,
got-
that's what I was like. Never
Yeah,
mind.
wait.
You gotta get in that will.
Yeah,
But did you see a lot of similarities between?
Similarities.
Similarities, simulation theory.
Yeah.
Similarities. A little bit, but not like. I haven't seen Boogie Nights enough to like.
Oh no, I was talking
No.
about Lane and Do the Right Thing.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't seen Do the Right Thing.
Yes and no. It just felt they were both products of like their neighborhood.
Yeah, kind of the same dilemma.
Yeah, it's like just making money every day. Well, and that's the thing is like they're very different plots. Like so, I think it didn't take as much as it could have, but I feel like it was definitely like a product of its environment. Where it's like this
also-
movie would only come out of this neighborhood sort of thing.
That is kind of fundamental to like the question in the head.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't speak
Yeah.
to Do the Right Thing,
It-
but that
it-
could be
That's
like
what
a
I mean, though.
thematic
Yeah.
similarity.
It might be hard not to have those.
Well, it's the
Same.
black and Italian struggle pretty much.
Yeah,
because they're both poor neighborhoods.
So it's
sorta,
like it's
yeah.
literally like in
Yeah,
La Hen, it's
yeah.
like a more police versus like poor,
Right.
but like
Mhm.
and like I mean, there's like an ethnic element to it.
Well,
but-
it's like race relations instead of like fight.
Yeah,
like,
but I
it's
think
fight
there's-
the power, but like
there is
separate,
race
you know,
relations,
like-
but I think underpinning like La Hen is like the ghetto,
yeah, well,
which is tied to race,
yeah.
obviously. But
Yeah.
then there's also like the idea of like, which I think maybe is more important, is
Mm.
like the idea of like class and stuff.
well,
too.
I think Lahen does a much better job of getting to the point and explaining itself. I think Do the Right Thing was good, but like you were saying, like style wise, like some scenes are just like in it because they're just like this would be cool.
Yes, it'll look cool.
That
Yeah.
bathroom scene explained everything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
dude.
Grunwalski.
Grunwalski,
Dude, I
yeah.
love that
Grunwalski
scene.
froze to death,
Yeah.
man.
Oh my god, it's a man.
Should be taught in schools.
It should be taught in schools,
Yeah.
man. Yeah,
But
it's
that's
so
what
good.
that's why I like wanted to get into some sort of teaching because like that shit is like showing people those movies like is like sometimes it just fucking hits and it like you're just different.
You had a film class at your school, didn't
Yeah, no, I did video production all senior
you?
year.
No, in the high school.
Oh yeah, that was film studies was the class.
That would
It
have
was
been
so good.
sweet.
That would've been so
That would've been so
awesome.
Dude,
nice.
I don't remember it to be honest. I feel bad because I want to remember.
I probably
it,
wouldn't
but
remember it either.
And they
I
show-
was
That would have been a fuck off class for me too. in high
I
school,
was
even though I love
going.
movies, but like
yeah.
Luckily, I took sci-fi. We watched a couple sci-fi movies.
I,
Oh, that's dope.
I fucking I took
Gattaca?
sci-fi, but I hated her, the teacher.
No. Do we have different teachers?
Maybe. Who was the teacher for sci-fi? Who?
Shout
yeah,
out.
I think so.
Oh, I loved her.
Really?
Yeah, she was
Shout out
amazing.
sci-fi teacher.
I loved Mrs. Ventura.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Ventura High.
She wants to get on the podcast. So- no, but yeah, that was Greek myth. That was awesome. That was a good class.
That was way better.
And then there's a German class also. I believe their third year they watched Schindler's List. Which I'm
Whoa.
happy I did. I went to BOCES.
German
because
heritage, everybody.
If I stayed
German
in
heritage.
class and I watched Schindler's List, I would be a mess.
Yeah.
I
Ballin'.
cried. I wanted to go to the bathroom for Up.
Yeah.
in school because of the
10
beginning.
minutes
Oh
into
my
Up.
God, what? That's insane.
You didn't cry during Up?
Not. I
I
don't know.
didn't cry during Up.
I thought
but
it was very close. It got me. I see. That's the thing is,
It's
I
so
don't know if
sad.
I'm just
Just
like
the beginning.
I don't know if I'm just blocked. Something's blocked in there to like watching a movie. It doesn't really
Stoneheart.
work. No,
Yeah.
but no, I do. I cry all the time. But it's like for shit that happens. Like and then that's the thing is
I
like
cry so much more to shit that doesn't matter.
That's the thing.
Like movies.
dude, I would love to get it all out there, but it comes out.
That's why I have
it's
to
on its
watch
own.
movies.
You're
Yeah.
just
To let
the
it-
gas
Yeah,
tank's
yeah.
just fucking empty.
Yeah.
By
No,
the time
dude,
Up
it's-
comes on, you
Well,
flick
that's
Up
what-
on. You're
Yeah,
like,
I got the TV on. We're trying to smile.
Yeah,
That's what,
I don't
this is what we're
cry to
doing.
real shit, so I have to watch
Yeah.
movies in
Yeah.
order to force it out.
There you go. I think we've nailed down my psyche this episode.
yeah,
I'm pretty
honestly,
sure.
the Connor therapy.
This
episode.
is the whole Connor's AA.
We need to get one of
meeting.
those like chairs in here for you to
Yeah.
lay on. And you just
Yeah.
talk at us.
I mean, as long as I can halfway sit through this conversation and not just freak out.
You gotta like have your
That's
hands
fine.
like this. You're looking at the ceiling, and you're like,
Yeah. And
I
then
just
it
don't cry at anything. I
I'll
just
just-
can't cry it up, bro.
I'll just
You're
start.
like, I feel like I have a stone heart, dude.
I'll vibrate
Can't cry it up.
myself into tears. But I mean, either way, we're at a little bit over an hour. I don't know how much you want.
I'm good.
Yeah, we can wrap it.
Keep going. This is. I mean, we've come to a bookend of my emotional bandwidth.
Yeah.
So I think that might be a good place to end it.
All right.
But
we will have the dolly and we will have the chair. Hopefully,
we'll have a chair
someday.
Eventually.
Shout out Ultra Bird Visuals Instagram. Shout out the Birdhouse Podcast Instagram.
Ultra Bird Visuals YouTube.
Ultra Bird Visuals YouTube.
That's where this will be posted.
Subscribe, like, comment, do your shit.
Ring that bell.
Ask us what you want to ask us. We'll look at the comments. If there's anything to answer, we will answer it.
We will.
Yeah,
we'll definitely do that. That'd be fun.
Don't forget those call-ins.
Yeah, if you guys have any interest in calling in.
Yeah,
that'd be fun as fuck.
We'll probably shoot the Ultra Bird Instagram DM.
Yeah.
And just phone number or something. We'll set aside a little time frame.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll
probably won't be too long, but if you do want to just call in and ask something or just shoot the shit, feel free. We're more than happy to have you guys.
Hell yeah. And then that's gonna be we'll have that on this episode. I'll put in go to whatever and do that. And then we'll have the Betty White's live stream January 17th.
January 17th.
Yeah, mark the calendar.
Mark it now.
Huge.
It's gonna happen.
Birthday party.
Maybe we'll play some games or something.
It's gonna be decorations. Yeah. There's gonna be pin the tail on Betty White.
Yeah.
Pin the gold on the girl. I don't know.
All right. Have a couple.
I think that's a wrap, guys.
Jackbox or something.
I think that's a wrap.
Yeah, we'll
that
wrap
works
it up.
for me. This was a weird episode.
Cut.
Chickadees, titmouse.
Everybody loves to watch birds.
There's really no limit to the number of birdhouses you can build.
Birdhouse.